Managing the go-to-market strategy is a very important part that takes a significant amount of resources for most sales managers. It's extremely critical for sales managers and executives to understand that you need to understand what are the different aspects and factors that could impact your go-to-market strategy or your channel strategy. The first factor that you have to keep in mind is all the requirements of the different stakeholders involved in the value chain. What does it mean? You first of all need to understand what are your end customers' requirements. And once you understand what are your end customers' requirements, you should not stop. You should try to understand that if you work with intermediaries, what are the needs and requirements of your intermediaries in order for them to fulfill the requirements of the end customer. So the more the number of layers between you and the end customer, the more it is in your best interest to understand what are the needs of the different stakeholders involved between you and the end customer. Now, once I understand what are the requirements in terms of value, the next thing I need to understand is what capabilities will we expect from our third parties or from our channel partners in order for them to fulfill the requirements of the end customers. Now, you should not forget that depending upon the capabilities that you will expect from your channel partners, they will also have an expectation towards you about what they would want from you in terms of support. And understanding that every support that you provide to your channel partners and every capability that you expect your channel partner in order for them to fulfill the needs of the end customer would add a cost component to the whole value creation that will have an impact on how you reward your channel partners and what margins you as an organization are likely to make. Now, once we understand what are the requirements of the end customers and the intermediaries and the capabilities necessary for you to meet the requirements, you should also not forget that when we deal with intermediaries, we should also take into account who has power in the relationship, especially when we have situations where the channel partner might end up having more power, either because they're bigger in size or because of the fact that they have much more closer access to the end customer, and they could use that power to ask for better discounts. So understanding channel power is also another aspect that will shape your channel strategy. And the last but not the least is once I understand how I create value with my channel partners, what capabilities they need, who has power in the relationship, the last thing we have to keep in mind is what is the competition doing? Is the competition choosing your go-to-market strategy and work with other partners, or are they going direct? And understanding this dynamic should help you shape your go-to-market strategy, and that will have an impact on what is the channel design and how do you manage your channel partners.